I'm not sorry. In my mind, I don't go easy on you. Easy like the criminal justice system, easy like another drink, easy your body and her body in places hard decisions should have been made, but weren't and aren't. I guess because decisions like that take a little bit of respect, and a whole lot of respect. Still, you have the audacity to reach out, invite yourself back into my life so casually, through a screen which you knew would display your name. You know I'd read, even for all the worthlessness it's worth. As if this body and distance is not its own communication. You said don't and please, and then some bullshit about speaking your name. Like you choose what injuries my body remembers. Like you choose what I felt in battle. I waited long to put into words what I'm writing here. I mean, long for anger, not long in life or long in love. Those things are long and waited for. We don't want to know when life ends or love ends. But in madness, this is a long damn time. Knowing you know me as you do, or at least knew me when I was sitting at the bottom, pissed fucking drunk and hungover, a smile on my face as I walked to the fridge stocked full of my favorite wine. How sweet of you, and I admit, I was probably sweeter too, all fucked up on Zinfandel. But I don't give a damn what you don't want me to speak. Trust me. I wanted to unwrite you and unread you, untouch the skin around you. I wanted to undo and unlike you, unlove your cold. I wanted to unforgive and unregret, unspeak you, untell you, unlet you, bring me down. I wanted to unharm you, unremember you, unlove you for all the hurt you've done, to uncut me, unhurt me, undrink the night. Just to unbe, to unsee, to forget most of who you are. It's too late for that. Not even in thought can we go back. Too close. How I kept us. Kept you under the tent and beneath the stars in the middle of the night when we stayed awake listening to the sound of the storm. The storm made or kept you close as we walked for miles along the coast of Mexico, beaches and mountains stretched out before us. Kept your ring around my neck, your pictures in my wallet, kept your kiss me again, kept your hair up in the emergency room when you had no clue how the night before you got so drunk you smashed your head into the bar floor. Or how I stayed up late to pick you up from the second time you were arrested for DUI. You know, maybe you should consider getting sober too. Kept you too close for my own good. And I read that text and wanted to go all goddamn it and belligerent and say obscene things I might mean. But I wouldn't mean for long. How underneath it all, we were at once children, sitting and listening to screaming and yelling, cradling ourselves from violence, knowing most those words are said in anger. It's just anger, but as if that gives us a right to say the things we said. Instead, I didn't respond. Not saying anything was far worse than anything I had to say. Even at this point, when I see your name, I can't even think about the songs we used to play, or how we spent our days riding west for miles on those motorcycles, and we rode long, and we rode each other hard. Now, I can't even say that crosses my mind. And that's probably the worst part, because man, you should still cross my mind. Cross like the bandages I wore over bullet holes, cross like the lines you scored up on the kitchen table, cross like the lanes you couldn't stay inside when you were too messed up to drive, cross like those lines of betrayal that even a stranger, an enemy, would know better. Can't you feel it? I have given it back. It's all yours now. I'm not asleep inside what you ask me not to say. I am awake, speaking. What you say, don't speak. My version is not some quiet candle burning on a religious altar, waiting for others to pass and pray in silence. No, I did not give this to God. You know, I know your voice so personally, all hushed and low-toned, perverted on the other end of the phone, always a secret, inside a secret, a conversation dressed in drag. I will speak. With no sympathy for the things you create, with foolish hands and those dilated, pill-puffed pupils. With your will I be next image of a child set for your profile picture? How could you? Do you already forget that you held a goddamn gun in your hand? You are who you warn against, like you are separate from the violence of this goddamn city. We change and time passes. I get that. And I can only hope you've outgrown that person that you used to be. Because I know I have. So I can only assume life's changed you a bit too. But you are still that careless shooter, maybe more cowardly than criminal, aiming at the back of the unarmed. Sticks and stones may break our bones, but words you say they hurt you? What hurts is a selfish way you went all trigger crazy and reckless, acting like some fucking psycho, then faking tears like it was accidental? An accident? Honey, guns don't shoot people. People shoot people. So don't tell me don't speak. Shh. I'm still talking.